EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. This is what it looked like just a moment ago in the heart of New Orleans. Folks, there's no place for this noise to go in the Superdome. It is loud, and these fans are ready for football as their Saints get ready to do battle with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready, yellow lady. Check mark 45. Here we go,
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And Josh Hill has it. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more. Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And complete right side to Cook. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matches.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And some space to move right away as he's all the way up to the 30. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the 1st. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun, it's Ryan. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now Ryan, forced out to his left. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Tavecchio good on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 21. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
Let's go, D.
From the gun, it's Breeze. That'll be complete to Cook. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Ready? 5-8.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it second down and 11.
Set. Yellow lady.
Mike to 59. Mike to 59. You don't know no better.
On second and 11 now. Breeze. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory even if they don't get it, though. Here's Kamara. Try to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while,
and he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. Marcus Sherrill's deep for the Saints. Just a 30-yard punt that time. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is Cook with a grab. And he's got this down to the 35. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Ready. 5-9.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And here's a throw that's taken in by the tight end Cook. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Breeze now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a first and 10. Here's Breeze. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Tack McKinley made his way into the backfield. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. And
he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Michael Thomas, 35 yards. And the Saints have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Fighting to stay on his feet past midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
Ready, ready. F-25. Switch up, switch up.
On first and 10, it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again, Ryan. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. They find some open field here. 23 yards the pickup there.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. Let the rushers get upfield. The blocking forms in front. Lofted it to the runner. And now, not only does he have open space in front of him, he's got an escort as well, and they pick up big yardage.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Ryan. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Well, that last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. Now it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. Fourth down, and out comes the Falcon kicker, Giorgio Tavecchio. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt. And Tavecchio pulls it to the right. No good. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
He'll rifle this one. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. It's Desmond Trufant. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team, because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Marcus Davenport just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one good for 24 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary can really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to them.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Ryan steps away to his, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.